How's it going, everybody? Krizam here, and today's topic that I want to talk about is how you see food, your mindset, and what you think about when you're thinking about eating, and if you're about to eat, or how you see food. So I wanted to cover this because this is the number one thing. Number one thing is first your mindset, what you're thinking, what your thoughts are exposed to on a regular basis, and also what you say to yourself verbally that you can actually hear it. Because again, whatever your mind is exposed to become your thoughts, and whatever your thoughts are become what you say, and what you say is what you hear, and everything just gets recycled through over and over and over again. So if you're having these negative thoughts going through your mind, coming out of your mouth, it goes back to your ear, and it's just a cycle. It can either be a vicious cycle, or it could be a very strong, positive, and empowering circle. So choose the latter and have that empowering mindset. So how you see food. So I have a couple of notes here, but number one thing is what food is for. Food is for life. Food is just for fuel and to sustain life and to keep you alive, to keep us alive, and not just keep us alive, but to have a high quality of life, meaning feeling energetic, feeling nourished every single day. Every single day you should be feeling nourished, you should be feeling energized and full. Full not in terms of like food coma, but full in terms of satisfied, and that you actually got some good stuff in your body. You should see food by no other ways than food being fuel and just to sustain a high quality of life. What food is not, so keep this in your mind, rewire your brain and your thinking of food. Food is not a hobby. Eating food is not a hobby. So if you're here like, oh, I love going here and here, and going to different places and going eat and trying it out. No, you are chasing flavor, you're chasing taste, and that is not what food is for. So you need to cleanse your palate, eat natural foods, foods that are directly straight from Mother Nature that you can pick off a plant, pick off the ground, you can hunt and kill, because bread, candies, and box crap and cereal are not from nature. It has to go through a process. So avoid those foods. If you look at the ingredients on the back of the foods that you're eating, and it has chemicals that you can't even find in nature, or you don't even know how to say, you should probably avoid it. And by probably I mean always avoid it. Okay? So see food, number one, see food as fuel and as a way to sustain and create a high quality of life. Food is not for flavor. Food is not for pleasure. You are not a dog. You do not need to eat food for pleasure. You want to have fun? Take up a real hobby. Go dance. Go work out. Take up knitting. Play an instrument. Play the guitar. Something constructive and something that's actually a hobby and that can actually grow you. Okay? Next thing are those times of temptations. Those times of temptations, whether you're with your significant other, friends, especially those enablers who purposely tempt you and try to sabotage you with your health and fitness goals, and trying to basically set you up for failure. Or if you go out to happy hour, go out to social functions, how do you fight those temptations and urges when a bucket of bread, or a basket of bread, a basket of tortillas, whatever it may be, gets laid in front of you, and you're offered dessert when you didn't order it yourself, but you're offered by a friend? Here's what you need to do is think about consequences. Think about the consequences. Not, oh, this looks so good. Oh, it's going to taste so good. No, you better get that out of your mind and think about the consequences if you decide to eat that garbage. One way of thinking is this: if I eat this, I'm going to get fatter. And you don't want to be fatter. Trust me, unless you're a sumo wrestler. And are you a sumo wrestler? No, you are not. So, if I eat this, I am going to get fatter. Next, if I eat this, my muscles and my joints will ache and cause me more pain, slow down my recovery, and hinder and slow down my fitness progress and my gains. And we want gains, not losses. You want gains, not losses. Next up is, if I eat this, I'm going to bring back the old me, my old body and my old health. And I hate that old me because that version of me was depressed, had low energy, low self-esteem, and confidence. If you're in the middle of your journey, or if you've reached your goals in terms of your health and fitness and you're tempted to eat bad again, think about that old version of you. Remember how you felt like. Remember how you felt like, what you thought about yourself. Think about the energy level and how much it hurt eating the way you did back then. Think about that. That will definitely motivate you. Think about your before photos, or what I like to call now the never again photos, where you transform and you see that old version of you, a photo of an old version of you, and you're thinking, wow, I was 20, 30, 50, 75 pounds heavier. Heck no, I never want to go back to that old me again, so I'm going to stay disciplined. And the last one, this is a really great example, especially for those of you in the health, wellness, and nutrition industry, and those who want to truly set a high standard for your life and for everyone else, is this. I need to be a great example for my spouse and my partner, because he or she is trying to get healthy and wants to better herself or himself. And I want to be a great example and be a supporter. Next, I want to be, for those of you who are parents, I want to be a great example for my children so that they grow up healthy, strong, energetic, motivated, so they can do more things in life, so they can study better, so they get motivated to work and contribute to society and to the household. And next is for those who are in the health, wellness, and nutrition industry, you better set the example. I want to be, say this to yourself, I want to be a great example for my clients, for my patients, and to be a better human being for the rest of the world, so that every single human being can see that it is possible to be strong, have incredible discipline and willpower, and live and eat to a higher way of life. If you are a health and wellness and nutrition professional and you are not fit, you are not eating right, or you're not in the process of improving it, you better make a career change. Because if you are not doing it on your own time privately or in public and setting a great example, it's time for you to change your career. If you are not willing to do it, if you're not willing to go through that process, it's time to make a change of career. Other than that, be strong. Think about your own health and what you do around people, because they see you. They do what you do, not what you say. So make sure you're setting the example in public and be a great example for the world, for your partner, for your family, your children, and for the world. You can do it. You can be disciplined. You can be strong. It is possible. It is possible. It is. Have a great day, a wonderful weekend, and be good.